Hello, good day, future engineers. Right now, we previously we have discussed the calculations are going to quantify the excavation and as well the backfill or the embankment. Right now, we'll have a continuation. No, we have already started no, formally our estimation. Right now, We're going to estimate. We'll try to estimate uh the concrete. No, how many bags of cement will be used and how many cubic meters of sand and gravels will be used for a specific mixture of a concrete. But before that, let's have a brief account of these things I have shown. I am going to show you. We have here the scope of work, bill of quantities, the program of work, and the detailed unit price analysis. Now, right now we'll discuss this first, so you will have an idea. Well, at least no nga na may idea what is the general scope of work present in a project. Please take note that the following BOQ, POW, and DUPA that I'm going to show you is taken from a project I have previously designed and uh, designed in the government office. So probably in the private, na lain nga way ilang pag-quantify, lain lang way to represent the items of work. But I'm going to show you right now the standard for the government quantities. No? So I'm going to show you two um, PDFs, that of the bill of quantities and as well for the POW and the DUPA. So let me click this one, yes. Okay. So this is the bill of quantities. What you can see here, can you sila? This is the summary of quantities. As you can see, that is the summary of quantities. And in here, you will be able to see the different items of works and their sub-works, no? Unsay na sila mga subfields, unsay under ana. And then, their unit of measurement, ginsa sila pag-measure, and then their quantity. So naidwa ka quantity diri. As you can see from the summary of quantities presented here, we have the as planned and as program. So what's kalainan with the as planned and as program? So let's say di ba nagbuhat kag design sa building complete. Kaning as planned, this is the complete quantities for the whole project, for the whole construction project. That is the as planned. Ang as program, so di ba as you have known, there is specific budget for the project. Na. So let's say ang budget ra for this project is 10 million, di ba? Let's say ana lang yun, or 20 million or 30 million for this specific project. Ang actually kani akong ipakita sa inyo, this is a project multi-purpose building at Taraca, Lanao del Sur. The budget for this project is the appropriation for this project rather is 30 million pesos. Now karon ang project more than pa yung cost na more than pa sa 30 million pesos. 'Di ba? So kung more than sa 30 million pesos di ay ang total cost, construction cost of the project sa ato pa kuwangan ang budget. That's why we have here the as program. Kaning as program maulang ni ang na-cover or nakaya sa budget. So as you can see here, we have the as plan and as program. Pare-pareha na sila. No, pasabot ang kani for example for this item, di ba, same sila og quantity. It means that all embankment is kuan, mahuman gid siya. Nakaya siya within the budget. Nay times nga di na sila same og kuan quantity, no? Probably sa as program mas gamay siya compared ni as plan kasi as plan is complete man. As program is depende lang sa nakaya sa budget. So for here, if matanaw ninyo na yung mga blank parts, so mo sila ang mga wala pa gi-appeal for the construction of this project. So for example, diri wala pa gi-appeal ning mga aluminum metal cladding, wala pa gi-appeal si frame glass doors. What else? Kanipod silang tiles, glaze and unglaze, wala pa gi-appeal for this project kay wala na kaya sa budget, no. Cement plaster finish and bricks, painting works sa concrete and masonry, PVC doors and frames. What else? Kanina is actual steel din no, nakalamsam. Railings and others, wala pa sila na-appeal. No? This is because the budget dili siya paigo for the completion of the project. Now, mo to siya ang sa quantities nga part for this summary of quantities. Now let's go to the kaning mga scope of works. No, this is generally present in every construction, especially sa government construction. So let me erase these marks first, no, for a while, and then let's proceed with the discussion tayo on the scope of works. So this one was taken from the P items no nga standard from the DPWH. So pinakauna gyud dira, we have this is for building construction or infrastructure. We have the part A facilities for the engineer, and then below the part A, na siya item. We have your item A.1.18. This is yung description is provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis. So pasabot ani, si contractor should provide an office for the field engineer ni DP and the staff ni field engineer kay mobisita man ang engineer ni DP on the project. And then and then magrinta si contractor ana. So we have here the unit of measurement that is in months. So as planned and as program, that is 6.7 ang iya ang quantity. So sa ato pa, uh, dapat magrenta og office yung contractor for the engineer for 6.7 months. So more na yung pasabot no if you're going to look with the summary of quantities. Next part 3 we have the part B other general requirements. So under here we have the permits and clearances no nga required for the project. Then we have the project billboard and signboard. So in the government projects na ginay billboard and signboard no kung pila ang cost, kung sa kadako, what is the scope, and it is being presented there sa billboard. Kani sila occupational safety and health program. So in every construction na ginay occupational safety and health program like wearing protective personal protective equipment, di ba? Like goggles, mga safety harnesses, safety boots, so on and so forth. These are part of the occupational safety and health program. What else kind of mga first aid kit or whatsoever, this is part of this specific item of work. And then we have Part C earthwork. So inyo manotice ni Part C earthwork, here we have the item 801. This is the removal of structures and obstructions. So if for this specific na project manggod na ay structure ba, so kinahanglan siya kwaon. That's why we have this specific item in this project. If yuta ra gyud ang nasa project, then there's no need no for this one. And then we have here first good is the excavation, which I have discussed you last time. So under the structure excavation, we have the structure excavation for the common soil. Yung unit measurement is in cubic meters, and then yung quantity is 579.6 cubic meters. And then we have the embankment from roadway or structure excavation or common soil. So katong backfilling, no? Embankment is the backfilling. And then we have also here the gravel fill. So katong mga gravel bed nga ginabutang sa foundation, sa slab, this is under here no sa gravel fill. And then other work here we have the reinforced concrete nga works. So first we have the structural concrete. So i-specify gyud niya unsa man nga structural concrete. 3,000 PSI for 28 days. Unit of measurement is in cubic meters. So overall, 629.819 cubic meter for the project. So we have also the reinforcing steels, the rebars, no? Specify niya unsa nga grade, grade 40. And iyang unit diri is in kilograms. So this is the quantity. And then you have the form works and the false works. Yung kanang purma ba? Kung sa Bisaya pa, the purma. And then other part here no, sa items of work, we call this the items of work ha, is we have the finishing and other civil works. So naadiri ang soil poisoning, katong sa plumbing no, mga septic, sewage dye, and then we have the plumbing, and then the carpentry works, na siya diri ang kanang ceiling, fascia board, and then doors, windows, no, metal roofing, and kanipod lahi pud nga type of roofing. Waterproofing is also part there. Mga tiles nga gamiton, no, tile works, floor finish, the plaster finish, paintings, what else? Masonry works, no, nga sa HB, non-load bearing. So, naman na duha diya. We have the 100 millimeters and 150 millimeters. And then there is the metal structures, no, the trusses, the purlins, sagrads, etc. And then the railings. And then there are also the electrical works. A part here is sila lighting fixtures, pole-mounted transformer, panel board, and then actually kanino this is under ECE, but part siya sa part F electrical works. And then napoy mechanical works. No, we have the ventilating equipment, air conditioning, fire pump, no, and fire alarm system, fire extinguisher, etc. So this is part uh, sa item of works present in a project. And then this is, the following is the backup computation. So kaning backup computation, this is just the detailed no as the computation sa katungkuan sa mga what do you call this katong mga requirements or katong sa summary of quantities no nganong nakaabot ka ani nga quantity, it is there in the backup computation. For example sa rebars, ano niabot kag 121,797.966 kilograms nga rebars required for this specific project. So that is being shown in the backup quantity calculation. Next is I'm going to show you kani silang PAO ug si DUPA. No, before we begin estimating sa concrete. Okay. So this is the program of works standardized na ginagamit ni DPWH. So in the program of works, you'll see the project details, no? A few, I'm going just to discuss a few of the items, no? Kay nauban nga kuan, malibog mo. So here we have the implementing office. Makita ninyo the project category sub-program. And then, especially no na, dira si project component description. Unsay na niya. We have the location, and then we have the appropriation here na 30 million. Tapos asa gikuha ang fund. So for this specific project, gikuha siya 2024 General Appropriations Act. Wala siya si GAA or si GAA. And then area is it refers here to the building footprint. And then I start date nakabutang, net working days, and then nakatong number of unworkable days and the contract duration. So kaning contract duration ka 201 calendar days, included na po dira ang number of days nga di ka makatabo, unworkable days. So such as the holidays, no, Saturdays and Sundays, let's say ana. So it is being part there. And then signatories also part in the PAO program works as a standard sa DPWH. And then, yes, as well the summary of quantities is being presented sa PAO. No, mo ni siya. It is being displayed here with the signatories. So this is the program of works budget cost, and wala siya no, 2 pages. And here we have the itemized breakdown. Unsa may nasa itemized breakdown? So if you remember, same ra ni diri no sa katong items of work that I presented earlier sa kuan sa bill of quantities, sa katong summary of quantities. No, we have also the quantity, the unit, but here the direct cost is being presented, and as well the total unit cost, and then the direct and the indirect cost, and then the percentage of the direct cost, no, as an overall. This is the itemized breakdown, and then part here, no, na minimum equipment requirement. So, di ba, as discussed, na ay kuan, na ay aside sa quantities, we have also the equipment requirement that is being presented here, and then more than any detailed breakdown, no, of component cost. So, katong kada items, iba naman kay quantity, and then you have your unit. So diri gipakita na din diri no pila ang direct cost, and then we have the markup and the VAT and the total cost. So under the direct cost natay tulo. We have the material cost, the labor cost, and the equipment cost. So kung inyo mamatigdan no naay part nga walay labor and equipment, it is because material ang gigamit dira. Naay part nga kuan, kompleto sa nang tulo. And then napoy part nga equipment lang sad gyapon ang naa because equipment lang sad ang gigamit for that specific um, item. Napoy part nga labor lang and equipment, no material. It is because tao lang and equipment ang galihok for that specific item of work. And then so they have the cost there, and then the markup, the VAT is also being considered, and we have the total cost. So that is the the same ra ni siya to. You have the estimated direct cost, the total indirect cost, and the unit cost. So and the next term no inyo ning makuan masabtan na ninyo. And now here we have the detailed unit price analysis. So from the word unit price no, kuan lang siya na diri ang kuan per item. So di ba kada item na item nga kinahanglan kag labor, kinahanglan kag equipment, kinahanglan ka og material. So di ba? So in the detailed unit price analysis, it is being written there. No, there is the labor, there is also the equipment, and there's also the materials. So matotal na siya, and then i-calculate din na siya. You have the unit cost for that specific item. So we have here 3,593.41 total unit cost as submitted. So this is just the detailed unit price analysis, no? No, from the word unit price. So kaning unit price then, and it will be multiplied diri sa cubic meter or sa katong quantity nga present sa calculated nga katong gi-issue na quarterly. Okay. So let's proceed now with our discussion, formal discussion on the concrete estimation. But we'll proceed with that discussion in the next video.